We saw this yesterday for Astralis as well. Config is holding by that vent, and it seems like a stupid position because, you know, you're out in the open just on that rooftop, but actually if you're coming in from the yard, you really can't see people behind that vent. Maybe you can see the gun barrel. Again, the spray is coming through here. Magisk, again, they don't have armor, so... I mean, Magisk was so furious at E-League when Config did that. Like, I talked to him right as he walked out, and he said he just shouted.
He was trying to go for it!
He was.
Red-handed, you hypocrite!
That is it. Busted live on stream, Magisk.
Oh, timing. Config in the meantime is taking down Surreal. That was on Heaven. And so now Uber, there's the flash, turns away. Cajun just buying time, playing for time. Excellent work. He did take quite a bit of it here. There's no kit picked up here for Uber either, so he doesn't have a whole lot of time to work with. He still has to find Config on the site. Looking for the pre-fire, not going to find it. And Config, he's playing it perfectly. Now it's all about the bait. Just wait, run down the clock. Don't give him any time to play with here.
Oh, he's going to get the shot, but I'm not sure if there's quite enough time. He's going to be real close anyway. No defuse kit. Is he going to have it, Uber? I think it might just tick over in time, and that's going to be it. 16-4. This huge roster change, and you want to get back into it. Now's the time to prove that it was worth it, that it made sense, and Crims will take down Relics for a 4-on-4 situation. A good shot from JW, controlling the bomb site for the moment. The full rotation in for Misfits, and they can't really stop the bomb plant, but Sean Gares with a great shot taking down JW, and Stick rotating into the other side. He's going to get the click in, and that leaves Flusher and Olofmeister 2-on-2. The bomb only just going down. Sean picks up one more kill to flank. It's in, though. Flusher, they haven't seen him yet. He's going to try and sneak through with the gun. He does get caught, and now a lot of damage in. He takes down Twist. Sean still on the bomb. He's holding it down, and he's knocked. Oh, he gets it!
No, he doesn't.
Just the last second there.
Jesus.
I think Sean was on it for enough time that it would have been down to the last second. It was a good start for Fnatic, even though it was so close. It's a bit of a shame that they couldn't group up and take him down, that Twist couldn't stay alive in that 2v1. But he's going to get the kill here on Flusher, which is not bad. Shazam clicking away wildly with the Deagle, and they will get the refrag on Dennis. So 3-on-3 with the bomb down in favor of Fnatic, though. And Misfits, they don't have a kit currently picked up either.
Yeah, that's going to be the main issue here. They're just going to be playing for shots, but then the long lurk coming in from Olofmeister gets the flank on Sick and Twist. 2 easy kills for him, leaving Sean Gares alone. And Sean is going to be wrapping back around, but Olof seems to be wary of this. He seems to know what's going on. And is he going to actually just walk into this and give Sean the chance to put a 5-7 bullet in his head? Come on, Olaf. Is it worth the risk? And he'll take the risk and he'll win it, but there is definitely a chance for Sean to get a kill there. Thick is thinking about rotating towards B. He's playing very passive CT right now on A. This is Sean Gares, and Sean Gares is waiting. He has no way to set up for a peek, so he has to wait and hold the angle, and he had to win that duel. Dennis is there to open up the site, though, and now it's on Relics to hit some shots. Boom!
Oh, that's perfect. Right before the plant comes through, Dennis goes down, and Relics buying valuable time for his teammates to rotate in. They know the bomb is here. He's going to miss the shot. Oh, actually gets the one on Olofmeister there. Can he get the next one too? Relics coming up with a kill. It looked like it was about to be off then, but he takes down Crims as well.
Hey, Crims holding close, though. He'll be point man, and he is going to win his duel. Take down Sick.
And there it is. Flusher with the final kill. It's going to be 16-9.
The chance there to get the headshot on Pyth, who was looking the wrong way. But it looks like Nip wants to head towards that B site here in the last round of this first half.
It's a huge stack on the other side. Tyloo have got it figured out this time. 5th round, absolutely critical for the Chinese team. Great Molotov landing back there. Is he going to actually catch whoever is in the corner? That's HC. Not quite spreading far enough. So NIP's grenades, so far not that effective, but Forest AWP certainly will be. HC tapping away with the UMP, gets a follow-up kill, looking for the triple. He very nearly takes down Forest. There's the headshot. I know how to use it.
I use it. I mean, personally, I prefer it over the UMP. But just because I want to, I'm always trying to play for the 4th round buy.
Good spray down for Exist, getting the triple. Pith had to
go 16-5, 16-5 on Cobble versus 2 different teams. You have to get a 6th round. One better.
Can make it work. It looks like they might try and go very quick towards the B-bomb side. There's only Pith and Exist right now on the side. They can actually be a very good call here coming out for the T side, but Pith will pick up the 1, following in with the spray. He gets a double kill, and now Exist there to follow through. And now it's 4 versus 2, and Tyloo just completely stuck on that plateau, trying to see if they can make it even further. HC, the last one left in a 1-on-3, and NIP looking a bit shaky at the beginning, but then they came back on track, and they win it 16-5 against the Chinese, knocking Tyloo out of the tournament. DreamHack Las Vegas here, they're not going to be a part of it any longer. Instead, NIP, they're ready for the next wave to come in. They've already readjusted their aim. They're already in position for it, and Na'Vi just a bit slow on that one.
Yeah, Astillo getting the 2. Now it's Astillo continuing to reign supreme up here. Going for these peaks. He needs to be careful, though. That P250 can drop him eventually. Adder's there to back him up now, and they're really just going to have a field day here. Na'Vi going B again this round just makes me think that they're going to rotate towards A in the next one.
Not being allowed on the bomb side.
There we go. Simple finds the headshot on Ada. The hero from yesterday for Renegades. But this is definitely slowing things down here for Na'Vi. JKS still alive on the site. Another headshot for JKS. That's 2 already for him, and he's still alive. They aren't able to trade.
Justillo's coming in from behind in T-spawn already. He's going to be there with the almost perfect timing. There's no way Na'Vi are going to expect it this soon. And even if they do, the rest of Renegades are going to preoccupy them from the other angles. So tough call here for the terrorist side. How do you fight your way out? You're sandwiched in, and you don't even know it. And Justillo is even better right now, walking into apartments. Na'Vi, so much trouble here. It'd be a miracle if they could get out of this 2v3. He's walking in, he sees one, gonna check it, doesn't realize there's another guy in the corner, and that's Simple. He gets one more kill, the headshot in, and somehow it ends up in a 1v1. Simple, there's the ace! He picks up every single kill and saves Na'Vi from what was almost sure doom in that round. Unbelievable play coming out of him. Must have a decent idea of what's going on. The boost into window, especially with low HP Simple, that's just not gonna work out. He was already tagged up from earlier.
You heard the bomb drop as well. Yem would have had a lot of information to go off of there. The footsteps plus the bomb drop. They know the bomb is mid. Now it's moving up on short. The shot there. Guardian not going to be able to pull the trigger fast enough, though.
They've been found out. 30 seconds. Edward goes down. Knife flick from Guardian. We need that and a lot more of it. And this is his time to shine. He's going to have time to put the bomb down before they can get there. But when it's done, he's going to be sandwiched in. He has to fight his way out. He can't really get back into apartments or anything else. Oh, are they going to let him slip? Yeah, they're a bit slow with the rotation. In fact, now he's in a slightly better position than he just was. Goes for the fight, takes down Ada, and now it's a one-on-one. Guardian been sleeping for a while in this map, but he might be back finally. JKS trying to get out of kitchen. Actually wants Guardian to come and peek him, and he's wasting a lot of time right now. The double kill right now on the Slovakian player, hiding behind the benches, going for the peek, and there it is, the triple kill, and Guardian going to be able to clutch it. 1 on 3. Very well done. And Justillo left. Justillo, can he carry them on and see if he can extend this just a bit longer? Renegades, they lose this round. They're out of the tournament. Edward going to pick up the kill, and now Justillo, Tech9 in jungle, smoked out. The bomb is at least planted for him, but this is just too much of a task, really. He's going to be taking down Guardian, and now rotating back into Connector. Are they on the defuse already? No, they're just tapping at it for the moment. They spotted him in the middle, I think, so now with the smoke up, his life just gets so much worse, and he goes down, and that will be 16-6 favoring Na'Vi here as they knock Renegades out of the DreamHack Masters Las Vegas.
Mix to lead the way, gets shut down by Xyp9x. Drops immediately, smart play on ramp. This time Glaive has a little bit more motion to try and hold off 4 rotations. Elects to stay upper instead. He'll rotate down the ramp, or rather, excuse me, the rafters as Kirby catches out Naflight. And it's Xyp9x that's gone well inside of the site. Closed off the doors at Toxic as well. No window, no way to peek this. He's got perfect position. Door's gonna open right now, and down goes one. Planter found by Dupree. Xyp9x holds down the trigger and finds Hiko dropping in. Spaniards are superior in every way.
Yep, I guess that's...
Fernando Alonso obviously being the alpha and all of that.
Well, then they've done some serious damage here. No kills obtained yet. They won't have this information that obviously Device and Kirby are low, but that's certainly going to help.
Going to wrap around Glaive there. Good shot on the head. Come from the UMP, and there's the shotgun from Dupree. So we're seeing it used on the CT side because economy limited, and he's got another one. Dupree, he's got 3! Dupree's down below in the decontamination stairs. Xyp9x, he's already gone into position as well. That gets a turnpike. That'll help out support Device's position, but a lovely shot already coming in from Mixwell. Starts to send shivers down the spines of Astralis and gets them a little bit antsy. They have to move down below. So it's really a game of wits at this point in time. Glaive's going to bring back up and give a support nade. Molotov at Squeaky, but he gets Molotov off the second he goes the other direction. This becomes a bit of an issue. He's locked out of the round. Device hits Rush as they manage to get through slower and gets caught out because they can't transition in time. They have to be more sure of their rotations. Time is a factor, though. 5 seconds, Kirby. 1 versus 1. Nafly, I think, just got there in time, and he's going to get the plant in. The 1 versus 1 will commence. Bypass due to the flash. Problem is, does Nafly hear this? Does he read it? Does he spot Kirby in time? I think he's read that he's gone to the left, so he'll play a tighter angle. Doesn't matter where he's gone on the stairwell now. As soon as he enters the site, there's a line for Nafly to look through. And he spots him jumping in the air. Surely has to hit that shot. Very low on HP. Gets fallen back without taking damage and getting a kill. But now it's up to Device to hold it off. Molotov goes wide of the smoke's gone for the full wall. No gap. Device needs to transfer, and I think at this point climb to heaven or just sit CT. He's going to try and sit with the rail. As a response to this, Dupree gets a lot closer onto the main entry. They're going to hear him jumping around inside of that. Device is trying to catch them on the wrap. Could just barely see them, but he gets 2 for 1. They line it up. They think they're in safety in his angle. Now they seem like they're overdoing it.
Yeah, that's always been a problem. They think a little bit too much about the tactics, I think. When you have one flashbang and you've got Glocks and PT-50s, maybe just flash upper and just commit to it. Instead of faking, like, even if you have the fake successful, yes, you have ramp, but what are you doing at that point?
Yet in position. He's still holding it radio. He wants to try and hope that he hears rotations going to ramp and catches them off. In fact, he has to get aggressive now. Lower on the HP, still manages the shot. Now he has a position to get in post-plant. Bomb's not planted for ramp, but he can at least peek for information and help Glaive from decontamination. Door open, so no element of surprise, and Glaive's actually going to push all the way through. He knows they're coming from ramp, or rather, excuse me, from vent. He spotted it perfectly and walks in and catches them off.
Glaive's having a fantastic game here in the second half. Really well done.
Astralis, knowing that he likes to play this position, haven't let him get rolling in that sense as he continues to look toward main entrance. Dupree slipped in below Hiko. He's inside of the hut, but not facing yet. And Device knows he's there. Immediately scopes in. Down he goes. From above, Nafly doesn't even get a kill. Just falls to Glaive immediately. Rushes trapped in the corner of that state. That's done. Astralis. Down goes Snacks immediately after by Adren. Bialy's got a strike now. Bottom ramp already, and all Pasha has to do is stay alive, get information, and he does better than that. He'll find Hobbit on the way through. Second kill on Zeus. They'll hold for the plant. It's Adren on an AK, but Bialy's close by to complement the AWP. Good spot on the flash that goes over. Knows he's up close, misses the shot as Pasha, and down goes his teammate. Lovely shot on the AK from Adren. He swung wide at cannons, but what a shot from Pasha.
There it is, the double orb works out, and this time Pasha
Was almost rendered useless in most situations.
That's the massive problem. When the bomb goes down, you have to rotate an orb into a situation where the bomb's already down or you've already lost that part of the map. That's when the double orb doesn't really work out too well. That's why I sometimes criticize it. VP seems to be...
Doja looking for an opportunity as he slips back over silently toward the broken wall. Molotov flash down. Was it double molly? I think it was double flash. Take that back. So he's waiting for the opportunity. Look at Pasha go. He can see the gun barrel. He can watch the damage being raked in, but he can't do anything of it. Waits patiently and it works. Gambit picks it up 16-10. Lovely P250. Timing is everything as well. Phelps goes down. Stewie has a gun at his disposal at the bottom of the stairs without information as to what's to his right inside of the hallway, but knows there's one more toward the park. It's Cold that slipped in behind them. Nice play from Stewie. He's got a second. It's Cold that has to pull this back, and there is an AK up. Lovely shot from Stewie. What a round he's having. 3 kills. All 3 of them for him so far. Leaving automatic to try and make up for it. He'll get 1, but there's 2 players still peeking this. He's got to go back inside of the site.
They keep just running into these tight choke points one by one. They need to be very careful. 25 seconds remaining, and I'm looking solid in this round.
Pick up a kill there, and you might call it a round that's winnable. Still is, don't get me wrong, but it would have been much more likely as Phelps takes down Skadoodle. Stewie's arrived, though. He's got 1 on the UMP. Fallen's got Shroud back. It's all up to Stewie. They haven't got a bomb plant. It's 12 seconds. Bomb is in the site. Doesn't even matter. Fallen's just going to do it himself.
Oh, scary one for SK there. Some mistakes made individually.
From main, back and toward the bank. Fallen will hold station for a moment longer. And Stewie wants to get aggressive with the op. He wants to catch them off as they expect again a lag shot into Phelps. Or rather, Fur. Phelps goes down finally, but Cold enters through and automatic is found inside of default denial. It's going to be Stewart trying desperately to make that op work, and he can't do it. Still a 2 versus 2. Good play from Fallen. Turns around. Shroud trades it back. But the bomb was planted in all of the chaos. And it's Cold versus Shroud once again. And it's Shroud for the second time that wins it.
Haven't they want to go that way? Don't really seem like they can decide right now. Looks like the A commitment will come in. And Fur in a great position. If he does get baited by Fallen to maybe mow them down as they walk in.
Fallen waiting. Smokes land. 1 of 2 nades thrown. Flashes follow up a second. Automatic goes down. Lovely play from Fallen. Fallen again hits nothing, and he goes out, finds another in the round. He's very efficient on the A side, op or not. He knows when to peek. Benry, they're in a position to wrap this up now. That early damage might help. Taco's playing behind barrels this time. Nothing. Doesn't have an angle to spot it, and they're so low coming in from Monster. They know he's there. He's shot. He's got information there inside the site as well. Goes aggressive, finds 1, flash through. Follow up, and Taco's got 3. No, Cold finds 1, but it's an assist no less. And it's on nothing in the site, down to Cold. It's 1 to find. Shroud, 19 HP. And it'll be a rematch with NIP for Cloud9 because SK are into the playoffs. Day off tomorrow. Enjoy Vegas while you can, and then MGM Arena for them. He's inside of the windows at Checker with Dennis. Meanwhile, Nico is trying to sneak up inside of apartments, and Kerrigan, he's waiting for this. Smoke down to isolate Kerrigan's position so he can focus on the internals of the site with the AWP, but that becomes more of a pressing issue with Dennis finding Rain. Kerrigan down as well. It's just Jacob inside of the site. Finds one. Doesn't know yet that Nico's on the flank. Finds two. Nico's got to go aggressive. Time ticking. No kit. And I think he's done enough. Nico's going to have to bail away from this. Molotov as well. Very smart. Grabs the AWP. But it is now planted for Rain. Timing is everything. Both have kits. Both have armor. An AK and an M4. I get the M4 and the defuse, get the AK to sit in position to try and hold off. It's planted. He knows it. Smoke down. Rain finds it. 1 versus 1. There's no one left to defend. It's 4 kills for Rain in the round. And he's just going to get one more. Flames down's going to deny the vision. He's holding it. He's running out of ammunition. Lowell's going to get it. He's absolutely got it. Ammunition gone. Mousesports steal the round. Lovely stuff. Dennis gets Kerrigan back. And then it's Nico to find Rain and then Rain, because Kia was actually found first. I lied to you. Nico's got another kill, an assist on Speedies, allowing the pistols to do massive work. Burned alive in the side is Jacob, but it's still a 3 versus 3, and another gun dropped. Pistol in position for Kiyoshima, bomb down. And they've got to hold off Oscar. He's low as well. It's a Kiyoshima to pick up a gun. He's alone, at least for the moment. And he's tagged up Oscar once more with a running gun. Lines him up, can't get it. It's going to be Alu that has to clutch this back. Oscar's got no idea as to his position.
And he's out.
And that's even smarter.
Okay, and Alan's giving his position away as well, so that's a problem. He shoots, whatever, if he lands it, it's going to be killing Oscar, but unfortunately, he's actually just giving his position away, and Oscar's, you know what, I'm out. I'm going towards the A-bomb site, going to plant, and actually gives himself a much higher chance of winning the round now.
19 HP, though, becomes an issue. Zalu gets inside of the site, no kit. Top Jungle does have armor. Keep that in mind, as it's UMP versus UMP. The penetration's one thing, but Aim Punch entirely another. And it's sound cues to the favor of Oscar. He's played this very well indeed as he turns around, and Alu's got no idea.
VP for Oscar.
And that was dropped over to make sure he had it.
Yeah, okay then. All in.
So Alu gets down bottom mid. Did he go all the way through underpass? I'm not 100% sure where he pushed in that. No, he's sitting at, still just watching it. It's Kiyoshima above that I would have seen on X-Ray on Catwalk, but good opening from Oscar on B. Forces Kyo to have to turn his attention back, brings Jacob to the window, but Oscar opening it himself. And Jacob wants to go through the smoke to catch them off. Look at Oscar go, a third for him.
He's out there as well. UMP, 3 pistols to defend here. They have got themselves in a winnable position, but still a lot of work to do here. Lau's on 1 HP, so that's a little bit of a benefit for them. Nico coming in, though, that's not, because he's in crazy form right now. Gets that first kill.
First kill indeed. Nico looking for a bit more as well to walk into the site for free. Low with that 1 HP has a role to play in this still, because on B, they're bringing the bomb down apartments. He needs to hold fast, get information. As Nico holds off the A site, gets the shot on Jacob. Where's the rotation coming? Doesn't matter. The 1 HP does it. And it is now the win for